Hello, my dear students and viewers. Welcome to my channel Scorpio class. In this video, we are going to discuss Class 9 Cbse from Beehive textbook, A Legend of the Northland Poems Question and Answers. In the earlier video, we have read and the explanation of the poem is already being done. And if you want to watch the video of explanation, you can click on the I button and the video will be, you can watch the entire video. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss the question and answer. So let's get started. But before that, if you're new to my channel and watching my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of all the upcoming videos. So let's get started. So first, let us start with the definition of the legend and ballad. Let us know what is it. So legend here refers to an historical story that is very old and has been orally passed from generation to generation. A ballad. A ballad is a poem with a musical quality. It is sometimes said to be in a musical form. A ballad is a narrative in nature. This means that it tells a story. Okay, so these are the definitions of legend and ballad. It's just given here so that you understand what exactly it is. And for the entire explanation, you can watch the explanation video. The theme of the poem. Let's in short just check about the theme. The theme of the poem revolves around the theme that those who don't have kindness and compassion for others do not deserve to be loved. Also, one must not get greedy in possessing more materialistic pleasures and comfort in life. We must treat everyone with empathy and should understand others' plight too. Okay, so overall theme and message is about kindness and compassion towards others. And if you don't show these qualities, then you do not deserve to be loved as well. So this is what depicted in the entire poem or the ballad. When you read the poem, you'll understand. And let's get started now with the question answers. So this is as per your textbook. Thinking about the text questions. First question. Which country or countries do you think the Northland refers to? Answer. The Northland refers to the region around the North Pole, which is extremely cold. It could be any country like Russia, Canada, Greenland, or Norway, etc. Okay, because it's not mentioned in the poem the exact specified region, it refers to any Northland area, the region around the North Pole. The countries are mentioned over here. Okay, coming to next question. What did Saint Peter ask the old lady for? What was the lady's reaction? Answer. Saint Peter asked the lady to give him a cake as he was hungry. The lady did not give him a cake out of the ones that she had baked. Instead, she baked a smaller one for him. Okay, so he asked for a cake, and lady's reaction was she was not ready to give out the cakes because it appeared to be bigger one, and she started making a smaller one for giving away to Saint Peter. So this was her reaction. Next, how did he punish her? Answer. He punished the selfish lady by turning her into a woodpecker bird that had to bore into the dry wood all day to get some food and shelter. Okay, so as discussed in the poem, there was a curse which was given as a punishment by the Saint Peter to the selfish lady, and he cursed that she would become a woodpecker or bird which had to bore the entire day into the dry wood for the food and shelter. Okay, so this was a punishment for being selfish and greedy. Next question. How does the woodpecker get her food? Answer. The woodpecker gets food by boring holes in the wood. Okay, boring holes means making or digging a hole in a strong dry wood. We have already read in the poem, so that's the meaning of boring. Okay, fine. Next, coming to fifth question, do you think that the old lady would have been so ungenerous if she had known who Saint Peter really was? What would she have done then? Answer. If the old lady knew who Saint Peter was, then she wouldn't have been ungenerous. On the other hand, she would have served him well for the fulfillment of her greedy desires. Okay, because we come to know that she was greedy, she would not have been ungenerous towards the Saint Peter. On the other hand, she would have served him with the greediness to fulfill her desires which she had with by getting his blessings and all. So that would be her next action over there. Okay, coming to next question. Is this a true story? Which part of this poem do you feel is the most important one? So answer is, it is not a true story. The point of the story where the woman is turned into a woodpecker bird is the most important. This is so because the punishment teaches everyone the lesson to be generous. Okay, so it's your opinion. So if you have any other part of the poem that you feel is important and you have an explanation for that, you can go as well with it. Okay, but it's not a true story because it is mentioned in the poem that the poet says that I don't believe that it's true, but it is definitely going to teach you a lesson, right? Okay, the next question is, what is a legend? Why is this poem called a legend? So, answer, a legend is a popular story from the past which is believed to be true but cannot be verified. It contains a moral which is narrated to the children to teach them moral values. Okay, so as said, the stories could be popular from the past which is believed to be true but is not verified, could not be verified. There were no sources which could say that it's a true one. And if it's a myth, then it's supposed to be uh, a made up one, make up one, or an just build up poem or a story. But it definitely contains a moral in it, which gives a moral values to children. So that is how this legend goes on, is passed on from generation to generation. Moving to the next question, we have a long question here where you need to write a story of a legend of Northland in about 10 sentences. So it's a short summary that you could write of the poem. So here we have a detailed answer, but you can also write in your own words. So let's read once and look at the points. Answer. One day, Saint Peter was preaching around the world and reached the door of a cottage where this woman lived. She was making cakes and baking them on a hearth. Saint Peter was fainting with hunger. He asked the lady to give him a piece of cake. The cake that she was baking then appeared to be too big, so she did not give him that and instead she baked another smaller one. That also appeared to be big, so she did not give him that also. The second time she baked yet another smaller cake, but found it too big to give away. In the third attempt, she took an extremely little scrap of dough and rolled it flat. She had it as thin as a wafer, but was unable to part with that also. This angered Saint Peter a lot. He said that she was not fit to live in a human form and enjoy food and warmth. He cursed her and transformed her into a woodpecker bird who had to bore in hard, dry wood to get its scanty food. She can be seen in the trees all day, boring and boring for food. Okay, so this is a short story, you can say, or a sum up of a poem, which you can write in your own words also, and even in a shorter way. So this was all about the question and answers of this poem. I hope this video was informative for you all. And if you found it informative and if you liked it, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. Do stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you.